Seek the Lord while he may be found. Let the wicked forsake his way, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him. Good Lord. Talk about a preachy minivan. Here we go. We are getting away. We are getting away from that crazy. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that could save your life out here. And that's not just a clickbait title. But anyway, I drove commercial vehicles for 10 years prior to getting into engineering. And what I learned, they taught us a few things. Specifically this driver improvement program called the Smith System. And what I'm going to do today is apply that to motorcycles. It works. These are great lessons for both being in your car or on the motorcycle. But there's 5 keys to this that I think are really helpful. So here we go. This all comes together in an easy to remember mnemonic. All good kids like milk. All good kids like milk. There will be a test afterward, so pay attention. Number 1 is A. Aim high in steering. What the hell does that mean? That means you need to scan ahead. Most people look like 10 feet in front of them or to the vehicle in front of them. Right now I'm looking down past the second traffic light down there. You can time lights better. You can see traffic patterns better. Now I know when that second light went green. So I know there's a good possibility, it's been a little while now, that might turn red as I'm coming up to it, as you can see. I'm going to do another video where I expand on these, but this is just going to be a quick list. Kind of give people the idea. So number 1 is aim high in steering. I don't know if that's a Harley or a Japanese cruiser. It doesn't really sound obnoxious. I think it's a Japanese cruiser. So yeah, we're aiming high in steering right now. We're looking down past the motorcycle, past the silver car, past, as well, I can't really see past the SUV in front, but I can kind of on the side. Try and, you know, look out there, because between me and him, there's almost nothing I can do to fix that. That's already happened. Out there, I can fix what's coming. I can see what's coming. I can see if there's an accident. I can see if that light's red up there. And this helps for like saving gas and brakes and wear. Now that I know that light's red, I'm not going to race up there. I'll let everybody else run up there, and I'm just going to take my time. And as you can see, it turns green. Never had to hit the brakes. Of course, I was pretty far away on that one. Hey, buddy. Alright, so that's aim high in steering. Number 2 is get the big picture, which means keep your head on a swivel. Do a head check before you change lanes. Get the big picture. You should have like a 360-degree view in your head of what's around you and what's going on. Is she gonna run it? No. 25. Here's the problem, right? I don't have a speedometer, and this is all speed cameras, so I'm not going down this road. I'm just going to turn around like that. Go back the other way. Green light. Check anyway. So yeah, number 2, get the big picture. Try and build a, you know, like radar. Think radar. Try and build like a 360-degree awareness. I know it's impossible, but in your head, you can kind of keep track of objects. Check your mirrors often. Do head checks when you need to. Be aware. That's the key there. Be aware. So we've got aim high in steering and get the big picture. 2 of the 5 things that are going to help you out. So, you know, I'm slowing down here for this red light. I came in a little too hot because I'm talking to myself. Number 3, keep your eyes moving. This is kind of like get the big picture. You don't want to get locked in looking straight all the time. You got to keep your eyes moving. Every 10 seconds, check a mirror. It doesn't, after a while, it gets to be a habit and you'll get used to it. But look often. Keep your eyes moving. It's not just checking your mirrors. For example, coming up on this intersection, I'm scanning both sides of the road because some idiot can pull out of there at any time. Same way with red lights and green lights. If you have the green light, always check. Always check that some idiot's not going to blow it. So that happens to a lot of people. Yeah. Keep your eyes moving. If you're in a car, go from the driver's side mirror to the rear view mirror to your passenger side mirror. Keep those eyes moving. And adjust your mirrors so that you can see, you're not seeing the sides of the car, you're seeing the lane next to you. So far we've got aim high and steering, which I'm doing now. Watching this Ranger right here. I'm looking all the way down to that brick house on the end of the road and back down to my bike. Get the big picture. I'm checking my mirrors. I'm doing head checks. Keep your eyes moving. I'm scanning intersections. I'm looking for any obstacle or safety hazard that might jump in front of me. These cars are a safety hazard. Those trash bags are a safety. No, I'm just kidding. Railroad tracks, approach with caution. Lights do not always work. Moving. Make sure you're not going to get run over from behind. Ahem. And the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, will be number 4. Leave yourself an out. I'm leaving at least a bike length in front of me between the car in front of me. And I know the shoulder's open. Leave yourself an out is about having space. I can't control anything else on the road but this space cushion in front of me. Between me and the Jeep in front of me right now. I can't control what anybody else does. But I can make sure that I've got a little bit of wiggle room that if I see trouble coming, I can move out of the way. I don't want to go this way, actually. Changing my mind. I'm going to let these big trucks go, yeah. Changing my mind. So number 1, aim high and steering. Number 2, get the big picture. Number 3, keep your eyes moving. Number 4, leave yourself an out. Control this buffer in front of you. And I know in some situations, heavy traffic and whatnot, people are going to be diving into that buffer all the time. They'll just cut you right off. That's okay. Back off a little bit. This is all about the safety, the safeties, and making sure you've got room to go somewhere if there's trouble. And the final one is make sure they can see you. Number 5, make sure they can see you. Like, I'm watching the guy in my rearview mirror. I'm on the brakes early. Making sure I don't get run over. The most common thing people say when they hit a motorcyclist is they didn't see him. Run with your lights on. Use your horn if you have to. If you see somebody pulling out from a driveway or something, all you got to do is give them a beep. Wave at them. Get their attention. You want them to look at you and know you're there. If you suspect that old lady's gonna pull out, beep that horn. You gotta make sure they can see you. Loud exhaust also helps. The whole loud pipes save lives thing is controversial, but noise helps. People that can hear you coming might be able to see you. Now, because I know this, does that mean I always practice it and I'm perfect? No. Far from it. And I mess this up all the time. Beautiful colors. But I catch myself and I'm like, oh, I need to have more of a buffer here. When you're out doing hooligan shit, that's one thing. You know, you're taking your life into your own hands and you're gonna tear it up because it's fun. I mean, I'm right there with you. But in your day-to-day, these are techniques that you can put into practice that are gonna save your ass. Aim high and steering. Look up there, not here. I need to know what's coming, not what's right here, because what's right here has already happened. You're not going to change that. Sup, cows? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Toyota saw me. Cool. Sup, duckies? Oh, man. That never gets old. Oh, where were we? Let's go down this list one more time. Aim high and steering. I'm looking way up there, all the way down to here, back and forth, constantly. Get the big picture. Look all around you. Is there a horse coming out of that field? I don't know. Keep your eyes moving. Check all these driveways and intersections. You never know, somebody's gonna pop out of one. And that will be the end of your day real quick. Leave yourself an out. Make sure you've got room between you and the car or vehicle in front of you. Being right up against each other is just asking for trouble. You have nowhere to go if something goes wrong. Make sure they can see you. Have your lights on. Run with your high beams on. Use your blinkers. Brake lights. Horn. Oh yeah. Whatever you got to do to get people's attention, because you're on your own out here. They're not looking for you. They're gonna run you over. I really think those 5 keys bring together the awareness. It's about building the awareness of what's around you. There's crispy downshifts though. Man, do I love fall. Yoga pants. I heart haters. You mad, bro? No, not really. The boys like the wheelies. They like the wheelies. Anyway, guys, if you like the content, hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Give me a subscribe. I'm trying to make new content, and I really want to know what you guys had to say. Leave a comment, even if you don't like it. Leave a comment. I would like to hear what you have to say. What can I do better? You know, give me some pointers. I'm still learning this whole YouTube thing. I think that'll do it for today. I hope you guys can take away something from this video anyway. Those 5 things might help you someday. I know they've helped me a lot. So, yeah. See, this guy back here, I was worried about. That'll be it, guys. I'll see you in the next one.